Hi guys, welcome to the Lover's Lantern. Today's video is should you break no contact and what happens if you do. For group 1, we have honey calcite, group 2, amazonite, group 3, polychrome jasper, and for group 4, selenite. So go ahead, select your group, and I'll see you at your timestamp. Okay, hi group 1. Welcome to your reading. So I was hearing a lot of group two, as I was pulling out these cards. So you guys picked honey calcite and yes, okay, with an exclamation mark. Um, I think that's a pretty straightforward answer, but I'll explain it. So, I'm tying this to baby steps, little by little. I was going to say it will get better, but here it says it will get done. So I'm taking this to mean that you guys should break no contact and it will get better little by little. And with Deadpool here too, I'm just here for the snacks. I'm getting something of a lighthearted type of energy with Deadpool. Um, and I'm also getting sort of lightheaded and dizzy. So there's expansive thoughts and declutter your life, create mental space. So there's something with clouded thoughts, and that's where I'm getting sort of this dizzy feeling. It's almost like a non-grounded type of feeling. Um, so maybe, you know, there's been some things that happened and I just got not grounded in reality. And what I mean by that is that, you know, perhaps there is a change of perspective that will come about when you do break no contact. I'm seeing the word perspective popping out from this card. I thought I saw it again. Oh, yeah, over here. Um, and with Deadpool too, he seems to be, quite a bit of a joker. And he has a way of interpreting situations, not so great situations, in a way that is a little bit more lighthearted and comical. So I'm getting that, there's the sun and the moon here. So there's like two sides. Um, with the sun and the moon, it's like two opposite sides. So from a subconscious, because I'm looking at the moon, um, maybe there's a part of you that for some of you guys, this is a relationship, like a romantic relationship. And I'm seeing that with the world card, and this couple hugging. And I'm looking at Scorpio or death up here. And the number 21 and the world, it's like something came to an end. But I'm also getting that this is a completion of a cycle. Um, and your prayers have been heard. So maybe there was something that was difficult. Well, obviously, right? Because there's a no contact. But maybe it was more than just the no contact. There was stuff going on for quite a while. And like with this two of swords in reverse, like that's where it's like this stalemate type of energy and this two different perspectives. So maybe different perspectives between you and this person. And also with the moon energy, like maybe there's things on a subconscious level that you've been thinking. And for those that this is a relationship, a romantic relationship with this number 3, I'm thinking this isn't heavily indicated in the cards, but I'm thinking of like a third party type of energy, but this being like in someone's subconscious mind of thinking this, or maybe there's some type of fear with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, some internal fear of something like that, or maybe there was something that you heard and my phone just dinged. So that could be a confirmation for some of you guys. And maybe that's something that you've been struggling with, um, in your thoughts or on a subconscious level. Or maybe you've been getting downloads. I'm seeing the purple here that there was something like that going on, or the circumstances surrounding this situation, you just felt that there was something like that going on. And, I'm seeing the rainbows, and with Deadpool, he has a way of making situations a little bit more lighthearted. Um, even though they can be a little bit more serious. So I'm thinking with this perspective that, should you break no contact, which here I'm getting yes, that, you know, you'll be able to get a different perspective on this situation and this person. Um, and maybe even be able to express certain things where you can be heard. Um, Maybe this person is going through some types of struggles right now. Um, but I'm getting this really heavy type of energy of really something with the mental aspect, with all the different thoughts, with getting a new perspective. Um, yeah. And I'm getting that there's things that have gone unnoticed, um, with this person. There's things that have gone unnoticed with this person. Or maybe things that you didn't see in the past that you're starting to struggle with. So, anyway, what I'm getting with this is yes, you should break no contact. Um, there's aspects of this situation that I feel like should you break no contact, you know, it will lighten the load on you from a mental aspect for whatever reason that is. Um, I feel like you would declutter your life. This is definitely mental. Like there's stuff that you're going to be able to remove. You're going to have a different perspective. And I'm getting that when you do break contact, this is something that you should do little by little. It shouldn't just be like a full out thing. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about the discussions or things that come about. So, an example is, say there was some type of conflict that happens with somebody. It's not like you just come up to them and just rehash the whole situation. Like, I know sometimes people like to do the whole, um, try to repair something really quickly. But I'm getting that in this situation, the approach is more so a lighter hearted type of approach to it. Um, there's a lot of swords here too, so that definitely indicates the thoughts, um, and a lot of the thoughts that are going on. But I'm also getting it as like cutting something. Maybe it's cutting through getting more clarity, um, because perhaps you guys have been really stuck on which direction to go, right? We have this crossroads right here. Um, and there's some reassurance in this that whatever you've been praying about with your prayers have been heard. Um, there's there's something that is going to be healing about this. We have healing in reverse. Um, and this is going to be like a step by step thing. I just heard restore. Something's going to be restored, um, step by step. There's elements that are going to be shed step by step. And that, when I say shed, I mean the thoughts, like the certain thoughts. And with this death that I'm seeing, or this Scorpio that I'm seeing here, um, I'm getting like the death of thoughts. Like there's going to be things that it's like there's going to be new information coming, um, from breaking no contact, where you're going to be able to get a new perspective. You're going to be able to shed some of the older thoughts, some of these maybe subconscious things that have been going on beneath the surface. Um, you're going to hear this person out. Um, you're just going to have a new way of thinking about the situation, because we also do have reconsider here, and that is reconsidering your thoughts, that you currently have. Um, and then also reconsidering what this person has to say as more information comes to light. Um, and maybe you'll be able to also, I'm getting that you'll also be able to put things not just into perspective, but in the sense of like determining like what really matters in this situation. Like, does this person matter to you? Um, yeah, does this person matter to you? I'm getting like a boost of confidence as well. Because with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like coming out of this feeling of lack or feeling like being left out in the cold or things not necessarily things being more of a struggle, right? And then we also have level up here in reverse. Like even if you don't want to stick around with this person, I think that for some of you guys, there's like a level up that's happening. And I feel like it's going to happen regardless of this person, but I'm just getting a stronger, like a strong or like a strength that's coming from this card. Um, I just heard gather more strength. And with Leo, I don't know, there's something that's going to strengthen as well. I'm not even taking that as being strengthened in terms of this relationship. I'm taking it more as something strengthened within you. Um, and I'm also getting that there's going to be more boundaries involved with this person. And that's what I'm also getting with the shedding. Um, because I'm feeling like, should you break no contact, there's going to be more boundaries involved. Yeah, there's going to be more boundaries involved. Um, and yeah, you're just going to be able to laugh off certain things. You're going to be able to laugh off certain things. Maybe you're going to see this person in a different life. Oh, in a different life. Okay, I was going to say in a different light. So maybe this relationship is just taking on a new form, with the death card as well. So more boundaries, taking on a new form. You're going to see yourself experiencing a new life, and then you're also going to be seeing this person experience a new life. And so I'm getting like there's going to be a more different circumstance. So I just heard open-minded, right? Um, So maybe the form of the relationship is going to be different as well. Um, but yeah, so, this can go in so many different ways, but the bottom line of this message is that you should break no contact. It's going to help you come out of this sort of struggle that's happening within you. Um, I feel like there's going to be certain things that are going to be shed. There is a level up that's going to happen. You're going to have more boundaries with this person in this situation. Um, there's some bits of healing that are going to come about. Perhaps you're going to have a different perspective on this person as a whole in terms of evaluating their life, and you're going to be able to laugh at certain things. Um, about this person, about the circumstance. I just feel like you might not even take them as seriously. Uh, you won't be taking them as serious. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting, and that's gonna make you feel better. That's gonna make you feel better. So this is more not necessarily about things going back to how they were, but about things changing, um, and you being open to that. Because there's definitely a level up that's happening with you guys. Um, yeah, and in some weird twisted way, I'm feeling like this person is going to be supportive in that as well. Um, yeah, this person's going to be supportive in that. And, whether it's fully intentional, where they come out and be supportive, or it's going to be unintentional, where you're able to just look at them and just laugh at things a little bit more and not take certain things as seriously about them. Like, kind of, for some of you guys, this is going to be like, you're not going to take them as a joke, but there's going to be things about them that you're going to laugh at. Um, and it's going to bring you out of this stuck two of swords in reverse type of energy that I'm getting right here. It's just going to take you out of this sort of stuck feeling. So yeah, so that's the message that I'm getting for you guys, that you should go ahead and do this, and just kind of go about it step by step, because there is this transition, and this shedding and this new perspective. And that's going to take time to develop, but it's definitely going to help you guys. It's going to help you guys in a positive way, with this level up card. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. If you like this reading, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi, group two. I know some of group one is over here as well. Okay, so should you break no contact with this person, and what will likely happen? Um, okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say that as I was pulling out these cards, I kept hearing, um, should you go no contact with them? So, which is interesting because this is should you break no contact. So I'm getting that with this person, you guys have had your ups and downs. There's been moments of distance and then, reconnecting. We have choose your friends carefully. Um, so yeah, so I'm getting that, like, there's this with this number 10, there's like times where, you guys go your separate ways. There's times when you come back. There's this sort of like back and forth sort of thing. Um yeah, so choose your friends carefully. The chances are that you surround yourself with like-minded people. Wait, the chances are that you surround yourself with like-minded people and everything works out. But sometimes friends become distance from us, and as do workmates and other acquaintances. Without knowing their designs, how can you decide whether they are a friend or a foe? Remember, friends are not always allies, and allies are not always friends. So I'm getting with this person that, again, I just feel like it's still going to be that push and pull type of energy, or that distance and then coming together. And I also heard, as I was pulling out this inner child and monkey card, don't take life too seriously, that you can't take this person seriously, just in general and in life. Okay, we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So perhaps this person is a little bit ego based, but at the same time, childish, or has things about them that are immature, in the sense that, like, they're just playing around. I'm getting that they're playing around. Um, and I'm getting a more mature type of energy. You know, like, you're a person that has more depth with this high priestess over here. And I think you guys are just, with this aim high card, you guys have more, like, you guys got more shit going on. I was just thinking, like, you can't take this person seriously. That's pretty much the bottom line that I'm getting really, really heavy with this message. Like, I could feel that you're maybe somebody who takes life more seriously. Um, and maybe you have expectations of this person. Um, Maybe there was a point where, and I'm feeling like this person's heart is closed off as well. Um, I'm seeing that with this fire by the heart. So I just heard time's up, time's up. with aim high and you guys aiming higher, maybe you guys have higher standards. More so now, maybe you guys are aiming higher in your life. And I'm just feeling like this person doesn't quite fit into that. Um, I just heard they're a clown. There's something clownish about them. They just don't take life seriously. Okay. So morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook, the sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships, and then Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. So these are really powerful feminine cards, with assurance, with the high priestess, with Sophia. I'm reading that as your guys's energy. With the sacred union in reverse, I'm getting that, while you were close to this person at some point, there's, I just heard a severing. And this has to do with you guys wanting more out of life. So, in terms of if you should break no contact with this person, I'm getting that there's this inevitable tower, okay, that's in reverse. Maybe it's something that's being held back, either from their end. I'm feeling like it's from their end. Maybe they want to keep in contact with you. Maybe they still reach out to you, but I'm just getting that again, you can't take them seriously, and there's something that is closed out. There's something closed out. There's a cycle that's being closed out with this person. I was going to say their heart is closed off, but this cycle is closing out, and maybe there's some resistance to this major change. Maybe you were really close to this person once upon a time. Maybe now you guys are drifting apart because there's a period of like, or there's this elevation that's happening. I'm getting that with this unlikely card and this angel that's here, and I'm feeling like this elevation to something higher. And I just got like a woozy feeling in my head, and this feeling of, when you're on an airplane and you've taken off and now the plane is ascending and it's just climbing, and then you get that woozy feeling in your head and your ears start popping. That's the feeling that I'm getting with you guys. You guys are ascending, not just in your depth, but also in your status and your elevation in life. And I think that that's why there's more of this inner conflict that you guys are experiencing with this person, and just conflict in general. So there's definitely like this new beginning, this positive thing that's coming in for your life. And I feel like this person may think that you have like high standards with aim high as well. And really, it rubs them the wrong way. I feel like because they have this ego, and there's something about you guys that clash, with this ego and then this feminine energy. I'm not feeling like a safeness with this person as well, you know, because of this ego. Like I'm thinking about, um, like the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and there being a level of safety. But with the heart being closed off here, I'm feeling like there isn't this sort of safety with this person, especially with inner child. There's a sense of like protection and safety that you want to provide to a child. Not to say that you guys are children, but in being your highest version of that feminine aspect of you guys, if you guys are female. If not, then this could just very well be that there is this inner conflict with this person because there's like a lack of sensitivity. So while you guys can break no contact, I feel like this person does want to stay in contact because they are avoiding. What's that mean? I don't know. Avoiding the inevitable. Um, they're avoiding the inevitable. So even if you guys should break no contact, I'm still getting that repetitive, should I go no contact? You're going to keep asking yourself, if you guys get into communication with them, if you should break no contact, if you should distance yourself. Are they really people that you want close to you? Are they going to be part of your success era and this new beginning, that you're being offered, like I'm seeing this thing sprouting in her hand, this little this sprout, this flower or this leaf that's being sprouted. So yeah, so there's a new beginning for you guys. That's just what it is. Um, you guys are ascending, you know. So you guys are going to be in this perpetual state of wondering, should I go no contact with them? Do I need to go no contact with them as I focus my energy on, reaching higher, whether it's in your life, in your goals, the things you want to do. If this person is someone that you guys are in a relationship with, then I just don't think that they're in that space. I'm looking at the watch, and with this being in reverse, it's like not their time yet. It's not their time yet. Um, but soon you guys will be gone. You guys will be gone. Um, whether it's physically gone or in the sense that, it's time to part. It's time to part ways. Um, yeah, it's time to part ways. So that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting to that you guys will feel this internal conflict like we talked about. You're just going to keep questioning. Um, and I feel like this person does have this strategy with you guys, um, to want to keep you. They want to keep you. Because seeing this rose here. It's like, you know what I just heard? Roses are really pretty, and those are the ones, like the prettiest ones are the ones that people want to pick, you know? So essentially they're killing the rose, they're taking it off, you know, the ground where it grows, um, because it's the prettiest one. And I'm getting that with this person. It's like they want to uproot you, or they want to keep you because there's something beautiful about you. There's something that is desirable about you. But because they want to pick you, you're no longer able to grow and then blossom further. So that's what I'm getting with you guys. You can, you know, resume contact, but it's like delaying the inevitable. And I'm getting that you guys know that. You guys know that, because you can't take this person serious, right? So that's what I'm getting with you guys. I'll leave that reading there. If you guys like this reading, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye. Okay, hi, group 3. I keep hearing group 4 as well. So check out that group, if you feel that it could be your group 2. Or group 2. I just heard group 2, or said group 2 as well. So this is a really scattered energy, which I'm feeling scattered with the energy here. So okay, as far as should you break no contact with this person, I'm getting that it can go either way. We have this 2 of swords, but I'm also getting this as, this feeling of, not confusion per se, but it's like, if I go this way, this happens. If I go that way, that happens. Except there's a lack of clarity on exactly what the other way means. I feel like you guys have a better sense of how things will play out on your own path. Um, and I just heard trust the path or trust the wave, go with the flow. With positive affirmations here too, I'm getting that, and get more information. I'm getting that you guys at this time are feeling better about yourself. With diamond light activations, it's either you're already feeling better about yourselves, or you guys are being activated in ways, or you're learning more about yourself, or you're being activated in ways that make you appreciate yourself more. I'm getting like more self-worth. If we look at the things that are on her body, I love myself, brave and beautiful. I choose love, healthy, happy, worthy, grateful. So these are the types of things that are coming your way, if you're not feeling the glimpses of it. I feel like you guys are opening a new book and a new chapter with get more information. And I think that this is where, you know what? With this Two of Swords, I was feeling at first that you guys have an idea of the direction that you guys are headed, but I'm also getting that perhaps not, because we have the world in reverse, and it's like this cycle hasn't quite closed out yet. Um, the cycle hasn't quite closed out. And, with cycles closing out, it's not like this hard stop, you know, okay, this closed out, now we're in the next phase. It's sort of like, energy. It's not a fixed thing. So that's also where I feel like you guys have a sense of this new chapter um happening for you guys. I feel like your self-worth is going to be like stronger. You guys are going to feel better about yourselves, you know? You guys are gonna affirm yourselves. And with crowd surfing in reverse, I'm feeling like if you guys were to break no contact with this person, with crowd surfing, and this is coming from the empath oracle as well. So I'm getting that you're just gonna be picking up on this energy of these are two types of energies, okay? With Nick Fury, they put me in charge for a reason. Like look at how this guy looks. He just looks very different from the way you're looking, you know, right? So he's just looking like not not mean. It's not a mean look per se. Um he just looks controlling. They put me in charge for a reason. He looks controlling. He looks like someone who wants to call the shots. Someone who's forceful, someone who's a bit angry. And I'm feeling like that's the other direction that you would be going in. It seems harsh. It feels harsh. Maybe it'll be harsh on you too with this crowd surfing in reverse. Like you're going to be picking up other energies that aren't going to be good for your energy, for your overall feeling of, like, how do I want to say that? Like, not your perception of yourself. With positive affirmations, I feel like you guys are just going to feel better about yourselves. You guys are going to have stronger self-worth. You guys are going to speak better about yourself. But going in the direction of breaking no contact with this person, it's there's going to be a harshness. There's going to be like picking up on multiple energies. You know what I'm getting? There's somebody who I know who I'm not gonna say like, it's very on and off with this person. It's, sometimes I feel like my energy just really rejects this person. You know, they try to be supportive when they're around, but nothing disguises energy. And they'll come in, I'll tell them, yeah, they'll ask me what I'm up to. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on this, I'm working on that. And then they just come in with a flood of different ideas and different things of you should be doing this or you should be trying that. And for me, I'm like, okay, I just need like peace and quiet. And I just want to do one thing at a time. I don't need to be doing this and then doing that. And then there's pressure. And then like all my energy is scattered. And so I just sort of feel like I can only want to take them in small doses. You know, it's just smaller doses. And that's the type of feeling I'm getting with this person. Um, if you were to break no contact with them. So with trust here, I'm thinking like, you guys just trust that there's good things coming for you guys. And not just that, with this card too, I'm just getting like a calming to your nervous system, with her eyes closed, just more peace, more peace. So I'm getting that you guys should trust in that, you know? Maybe the cycle hasn't fully closed out with this person, so maybe they will be sort of coming in and coming back out. And the more that you encounter them and the more that you continue down this path that you guys are on, um, or that's opening up for you guys more and more, the more you're going to feel distance from their energy that they carry, that you won't want that to be there as a support for you if this person was being supportive of you. There's something like just forceful about them. Um, and I feel like they're also gonna be blocking your crown chakra because with the crown chakra, it's this is really about downloads and knowing your next step, knowing what you're going to do next, and trusting in that. And with this Nick Fury coming in, I feel like this person is going to be like that person I was just talking about, just going to come in and say, oh, you should be doing this or you should try that. This is what's up and coming. Why don't you, like they keep giving me advice about now they know I'm doing YouTube, right? So they're like, you should get on Facebook, you should do shorts, you should go over here, you should use this editing stuff. And I'm like, okay, right now I'm just trying to make a video and I'm trying to like fit it into my life. I just don't want to feel like every time I talk to them, it's just like, I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. So this is what I'm getting for you guys. It doesn't have to be the example of you guys are doing a particular activity. I'm just saying that this is the energy that they're going to have on your life. Um, and it's going to weaken you with strength in reverse. So yeah, you guys are at a crossroads. And then we have mountains in reverse. So this could be about, you know, elevating, climbing mountains, having big goals, um, things coming your way that you want to work on, and this person wanting to come in and mastermind that for you or to try to be the one to lead you or feel like they want to, some people try and be supportive like that. Like they want to come in and lead you or guide you or support you or want a hand in the stuff that you do. Whereas I feel like what you guys are doing is just getting this upgrade where you're just going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel more worthy, more self assured, and more ready to welcome these new changes and to welcome these new goals and to follow your intuition. And it's not intuition, it's the downloads that you guys are getting. And there's these new energies coming in for you guys that will provide you a more, I want to say, peaceful existence. um, so that's what I'm getting. And I just heard if you need with this get more information, if you need to do more research, more field work, then you can go no con not you can go no contact. See, I said you can go no contact. If you guys are off and on, um, if you want to confirm your intuition, because I'm looking at her third eye, um, then you could do more research and more experimentation with this person and see the energetic effect that they have on you. If they start clouding your energy, if they start pulling you in different directions, um, if they start getting you confused, like how I started this reading, you know, then you will know that will help you be more sure in your decision to um, not have them in your life, either fully or in smaller doses, if you guys want to do more experimentation with their energy. So we have the inner workings. Yeah, there are hidden truths below the surface. Dig deeper. So there's stuff going on within you guys. Um, there's stuff going on within you guys. And I'm getting that this person can speak nice things to you. I'm not saying that they're necessarily a bad person, or maybe they're going to come in and try to speak more positively about you, and sort of, I just heard gas you up. but it's not the same type of energy. It's more gas. It's more gas. And what I mean by like more gas, they're going to be encouraging you to put the gas, your foot on the gas to move faster or move more. And that's going to create more of that confusion where all what you need is to settle, to welcome in this new energy, these new goals, these new things, and trust in that. And, keep affirming yourself. And the downloads will come in that will guide you in the direction that you know, that you will be led in. So if you guys are feeling stuck and not sure which way to go, then I'm getting that the answer is to trust where you're at right now, um, and keep this person at bay. And as you continue to do that and speak good things over yourself and keeping this person's energy away, you guys are going to get downloads that are going to help you on your path and let you know what your next steps are. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. So that is your reading. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, group 4. Should you break no contact with this person, and what happens if you were to? Okay, so this message is very heavy on the weights. There's the hangman here, which is weight. We have Scarlet Witch and Explore Beyond the Veil. With this card, it's really reminding me of the High Priestess. And there's a patience, that patience is with the High Priestess, and just taking time to, explore that what's within yourself. And it's not time. Like, I get it's not time yet. Um, we have North and Solitude. So this is also about taking the time on your own. Um, I'm seeing the star too. I'm getting like a guiding light, and yeah, there's some type of guiding factor here, and I'm tying that to this 10 of swords and this waning crescent moon. And with this waning crescent moon, it's like coming to the end. I'm getting coming to the end. Um, and the 10 of swords is the end, painful end at that. And you know what? I was hearing Mariah Carey Shake It Off when I was pulling out these cards. When the loving ain't the same and you keep on playing games because you think I'm here to stay. um so this is what I'm getting with this 10 of swords is like this person wanting to shake it off, you wanting to, there's something painful. I know that song is about, I think the guy was cheating on her, and she's like something like she should be with someone who appreciates her, something like that. I forget the exact lyrics. So maybe there was some type of infidelity, cheating, something like that, because we have justice in reverse as well. Um, it may not necessarily have to be that, but it could very well be with control at all costs. I'm getting that also with that song too. I'm feeling like a very taken for granted feeling as well, with justice in reverse. Like, when somebody does things because they think that you're just going to put up with it, and you've stuck around, you've waited on them. Maybe you've been waiting on this person in the past, and that's also part of the justice in reverse. Maybe this person had a hold on you. Maybe this person tried to control you. We have control at all costs, Dr. Doom. Um, Maybe you held on because you just didn't want things to end. And then here too, we have the 5 of swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting that this person really hurt you. So yeah, the message here is for you to wait, for you to wait. We have Libra, which is also the justice card. And what you're waiting for is for things to balance out, for you to spend time alone. And with this guiding star, I'm getting that there is this North Star or this guiding light or something where you're gonna be guided to something. For one, it's healing. We have waves of healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and a harmonious resolution. Yeah, so there's, this guidance that I'm getting. And I also just heard face the music. I feel like this person, with you deciding to wait and not break no contact, they're gonna have to get clear, like this crystal, on the consequences. Because I'm getting it's time to face the music right here with music in reverse, and then number 32, which is a 5 and conflict, and the fact that they hurt you. So it's time for them to pay the piper. It's time for them to face the music, to experience the consequences of their actions or whatever they did or whatever's been happening that's made things really unfair and imbalanced, between you guys, because I'm getting they really tried to control the situation. Care to discover your glorious purpose. So yeah, so definitely wait. That's what I'm getting. There's some guiding light while you spend time in solitude, and I'm getting that there's things you have to hear. There's things that you're being encouraged to listen to with music, and the high priestess. Um, there's things that you need to explore within yourself that are going to bring you some comfort and healing and bring balance and justice to this situation. Practice compassion, moderation, and humility. It takes courage to have compassion for those who are set against you. Be charitable, eat and drink what you need, and think of those who do not have what you have. Humility will help you set an example for others to follow. I'm tying this to justice in reverse and waves of healing and success. There's some association between this and this painful ending and spending time alone and exploring things within yourself and being guided to healing and really listening to yourself that will lead you to some sort of success, whether it's over this person, whether it's an area in your life, whether it's success in terms of balancing out after whatever happened. I just heard went rogue. Someone went rogue. Maybe this person went rogue. Maybe this person switched up on you. I just heard scarlet letter. Okay, this person must have cheated. And I just got like, they have to wear the scarlet letter now. Yeah, it's a relationship. I'm seeing my relationship necklace. It's a relationship. So yeah, you guys are being encouraged to wait. Um, and I want to say, because connecting the dots. Okay, so I'm feeling like this was a heavy switch up, and part of you waiting, is for you to connect the dots. There's some dots, and I heard docs. So, to dock someone is to expose someone. This person is either going to be exposed either through a situation. I just thought right now or heard like some of you guys don't even know that what this person's been up to. I'm getting witch. Oh, and evil. And this Doctor Doom. I don't know. I'm getting a really bad energy. Yeah, I'm getting and I just heard low key here with low key. There's something low key, something that's hidden about this person where somehow with you spending time alone and going inward and healing, there's some uncovering that's going to happen where there's some discovery or some doxing, some exposure that will happen um, with this person or in regards to this person. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys are being encouraged to wait. Um, I just heard there's nothing you can do about it. This is just, this is what it is. Like, maybe this person's trying to be like a spin master, I just heard. Or is that what they're called? Spin masters? Someone who likes to spin a story. And that's part of the imbalance that they're creating. Maybe this person tried to gaslight or tried to minimize. But yeah, I just heard like that is part of the outcome if you decide to break no contact. Um, they they will first. I'm getting they may switch up to be sweeter for some of you guys, and others they will try to control the narrative. I'm just getting like they will do what they need to do. It's one of those situations where they'll go about it more in terms of like achieving the outcome because I'm seeing success here. Like they just want to be successful in controlling something. Um So whether they go about it nicely or whether they go about it because they're trying to change your perspective. So whether they go about it nicely or whether they go about it harshly. If in the past they were harsh, they may try and be nice. Um, or if they were nice in the past, they may go about it harsh. Yeah. I just heard there's no black and white. And with the high priestess, there's a gray area. Yeah, so maybe there's a lot of gray area, and that's where the connecting the dots needs to take place. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Wait it out. Um, there's going to be some healing for you guys. Things will balance out. You'll be able to connect the dots, and this is just what it is right now. There's nothing that can be done. And with care to discover your glorious purpose, there's something tied to this card and compassion and leading by example and success. So there's more to this story that's a little bit hidden, but I feel like it will be unlocked as you continue to wait it out. Continue to wait out and not reach out to this person. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Wait it out and see how it unfolds. Definitely there's some healing that's taking place, some solitary, um, listening to your intuition, exploring the gray areas, connecting the dots. And yeah, so that's what I'm getting. If you guys like this reading, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys. Bye.